Hi everybody, it's Jo here from Aquarius Tarot. Hope you are doing well. So good to see you, so good to be back. Had a little break for health reasons, but feeling stronger now and much better. So really happy to be here doing a reading for you. We're going to have a look at who is thinking about you across this holiday period. So we're in the holidays, we do often, don't we, reflect back on, you know, the year that's passed, or people that are dear to us or have had an impact on us. And it's essentially a love reading, but we'll be looking at who is thinking of you. So it's likely to be those that maybe you've lost contact with, or you're out of contact with at the moment. Or just somebody that you have a connection with and who might be thinking of you a lot. It could be that as well. Now, I do just want to mention that I have an offer during the month of December that if you purchase a reading for yourself, you will be able to have a free reading for a loved one or friend. That you will have a gift voucher that you can give to them for a reading. They won't know it's been free, and they won't know that you've ever had a reading either. That's confidential between us. All they'll know is you've given them a gift voucher to have a reading with me. So that will be a free gift that you can give to somebody that's of good value. You'll see the prices of my readings in the description box down below. So again, if you buy a reading for yourself, you will get a free gift voucher to give to a friend or a loved one as a gift. It will be a nice voucher that you can present to them as a gift. They won't know that it's been free to you because you've bought a reading for yourself. They won't know that you've ever had a reading. It will just be something as an extra that you can have to give to somebody as a gift if you buy a reading for yourself. So please do message me if that is of interest, and we will be able to do that. So that offer is on for if you buy any readings during the month of December, and then the gift vouchers can be claimed over the course of the next 12 months during 2025, or in December if you give it to them early. But I'm guessing you'll probably give it to them as a holidays, Christmas kind of gift. And therefore I will keep that open for them to claim during the year of 2025 as well, and onwards from when you buy it. Okay, well, with that being said, I'm going to jump on in. It's for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Cross watchers welcome. Energies are fluid, so please feel free to reverse the energies if that resonates more for you. As always, don't give your power away to tarot. You know what's best for you. Use your own intuition. Your own intuition is the best source of guidance and knowledge you will ever have. However, if these messages resonate, then there's likely to be something in there for you. All right. So I am shuffling for Aries, and I have a couple of cards popped out already. So universe, messages for the highest good of Aries, please. We are interested in who is thinking of Aries across the holiday period this year. Okay, so I've got a few on the table. I'm going to take that. The cards are ready. Whoops. There we have got a lot of energy in these cards. They are jumping. Okay, right. Okay, Aries, it feels like there's messages coming through for you here. Right, what do we have? Oh, we have the Tower. We have the Hierophant. We have the Moon. Ooh, okay. Oh, we've got the Hermit. Oh my goodness. The Sun. The Five of Swords. The Six of Swords. And the Queen of Wands. Okay. Now, Aries. There's somebody here who I think you had a very strong connection with. There was a lot of chemistry there. I think there was a lot of possibly sexual tension. It was really somebody that was very attracted to you for sure. I don't know if you felt quite the same way about them, but they certainly felt a big attraction towards you. They liked your energy. They felt that you had really positive energy and uplifting energy. You were fun. You were just really, you had warmth about you. There was something about you they just were drawn to. However, I do feel it's somebody that you are probably out of contact with now. Either that connection fizzled or it didn't go anywhere, or it could be, as I'm seeing on the table, there was somebody who you had some tension with. Things fell apart, they didn't go well, you know, it came to an end, unfortunately, through tensions, as I'm seeing, but these tensions may have come about through other people getting involved as well. I'm seeing too many people getting involved, perhaps friends and family who maybe didn't have your best intentions or best interests at heart, will be perhaps being a little bit selfish, thinking of themselves rather than of you, or perhaps giving you a mental conflict about a situation, leading to things happening which then, you know, led to a parting of ways. I think this person who's thinking of you, they really would love to be able to put things right. They want to move on and make things better with you, to come back and, you know, in some way reconcile and retrieve the situation. But at the moment, I don't think you have any idea that's the case, unless you're feeling the energies of that, unless you keep thinking about this person, they're coming into your mind. I think maybe they're not communicating that in any other way at the moment. They're not actually physically, you know, coming to you or messaging you, but their energy is probably around you, I would say. So if this applies to you, I think you'll know who it is. But this person, they're currently still keeping very much to themselves. They're not really, I don't think you're talking with this person. They're not sharing their thoughts and feelings with you. But there's some very deep thoughts and feelings here. There's some very, you know, the lack of this connection, or the failing of this connection, it really did have an impact on them, Aries. So you might be dealing with a Leo. I've got a Leo kind of vibe coming through, according to the way I read cards anyway. Very much so here. Okay. Yeah, so I feel there's a past love interest here who there was some kind of parting of ways, some kind of tension, some kind of conflict, other people getting involved, and, you know, their involvement causing the problem. No contact at the moment, but definitely thinking about it. And you'll know, I feel this person was somebody who was there was a connection there. You know, when you feel that kind of pull and that connection, there was definitely a connection there with this person, 100%. Okay, what else have we got, universe, about this person? What else have we got you can tell us about this person? Okay. Okay, there could have been, you know, this won't be for everybody, but where I've said there's conflict and other people getting involved, I do think there was some person or people around them that they were a bit afraid of, or that could have really upset the apple cart for them, whether it was an ex or, you know, a parent who disapproved, or, you know, something like that, or maybe somebody you work with and they were worried about it, you know, causing an issue at work or something like that, so they backed off, or it caused a problem. Again, that won't be for everybody, but that's also coming through again. This person, I think, is also a little bit scared of being happy, or has people around them who doesn't, you know, they're more concerned about the person being available to them and getting what they want from this person, rather than this person actually developing a healthy relationship and being happy for themselves. Okay, so there's been a lot of challenges around this connection, but just to know, if you know, feel that you know who this might be, this person is thinking of you definitely across this holiday period. And it would be interesting to know, wouldn't it, if they are actually going to reach out. Shall we look at the mutual energies and the likely outcome here? Let's have a look. I always want to know what's going to happen. That's the whole point of this, isn't it, really? What's going to happen with this person that's thinking about you? Okay, so what's the likely outcome here, please, universe? Mutual energies, likely outcome, please, for Aries and the person who is thinking about them that we've just been taking a quick look at. Mutual energies here and likely outcome, please, universe. Oops. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to take that as the split. Put them underneath. Okay, so that's the split. We've got two that jumped out. Ooh, okay. We've got the Ace of Coins and the Three of Swords. The Page of Swords. Page of Wands. Five of Coins. 10 of Cups. Okay. Hanged Man. And the Seven of Swords. Okay. So what I see here, Aries, is you two are away from each other at the moment. There's a distance between you, whether it's emotional or physical. You're not together at the moment. You are far away from each other. But I feel there's a mutual energy that you both would like things to progress and move on and be better here. I think there's been a lot of heartbreak. I don't think there's been a complete healing from things that have happened in the past for both of you. I've just seen 1111 on the counter, by the way. I think you both see each other as somebody who you could have, you could have had a happily ever after with, and you still think about that. But I think there's a bit of reluctance to get in touch with each other, to talk to each other. You're still thinking of each other, you're still very interested in what's going on in each other's lives, and you find ways to find out about that. And I do think there's sort of things that you're holding back from each other. That's very much coming through. But I think there might be a little bit of flirtiness starting up between you that will potentially loop back round to this desire that you both have that came out first, to progress things, to have a relationship, to move things on, to go to the next level, to put things right. And there really is a lot of potential here, but I'm seeing challenges on the table as well. So if you can work through these challenges, I think there's potential. But there's this person who's thinking of you, obviously thinks a great deal of you, sees you as a potential for their forever person. Okay, Aries. All right, stick around and have a look at the all signs at the end, where I will be doing that later, and it'll be time stamped and in the chapters along the timeline. Okay. So now moving on to Taurus. Welcome, Taurus. Good to see you. Lovely to be back doing a reading for you today. So we're looking at who's thinking of you across this holiday period. The universe messages for the highest good of Taurus, please. Who is thinking of Taurus across this current holiday period, please? Who is thinking of Taurus? Please don't forget to drop a like if you enjoy the video, thumbs up, sharing, all of that stuff, and subscribe as well. I'd love to have you along as part of my channel. Okay. Right, so Taurus, let's have a look. Let's have a look, see what comes out. So these two, I think, came out first, didn't they? So we've got the Moon. We've got the Knight of Coins. We've got Justice. We've got the High Priestess. Five of Wands. Two of Coins. The Hermit. Ace of Wands. Okay. All right. Just have a swig of my coffee while I have a look at this, Taurus. Let's see. Taurus, there's somebody thinking about you where there seems to have been an injustice between you, and there was an imbalance, or it might have been that you two just weren't on the same frequency. You were on a different kind of journey in terms of self-development, self-growth, that kind of thing. There was a huge attraction between the two of you, I feel. You could have had a very physical relationship. There could have been a lot going on that could have started up quite quickly. They do think about that. They think that was amazing. But I think in other ways, your lives were not aligned. You both had a lot going on in your life, your lives, whether that was family, work, other responsibilities. And I think you were struggling to find a way forward together where that could be balanced. And actually, it just feels like maybe you were not suited for some reason or another. You had maybe different outlooks on life. I will say different backgrounds shouldn't matter as long as your values are aligned, but there were differences between you that were causing problems, shall we say. They were causing cracks to form. And I think some behaviours came through in your connection when you were together where, it seemed like the person might have been a bit erratic or did things that were hurtful or a bit strange to you and you didn't understand, but it was coming from a place where they had internal fears or, issues that they were holding to themselves. And so the real problem wasn't, very apparent, but there clearly was a problem and it was just difficult. It was just a difficult relationship. And I think you ended up feeling like you were treated not particularly well out of this. The person, I feel, did withdraw from you. I think that was confusing. I think it was hurtful. I think they stopped talking to you. And I think there was some conflict and it resulted in you two going different ways. I think this person could have had their own business. They might have been sort of very focused on money, very more money oriented, perhaps not have raised above that level of realizing that, whilst material things are necessary for us, we do need them, don't we? We need enough. Otherwise, life's very stressful and very difficult. We need enough to be able to have the basics and a little bit more to have a nice life. But the pursuit of, a lot of money at the expense of what else is important in life, which are often, your relationships with other people and your health and that kind of thing. I don't think they've really sort of got to that level of appreciating what's important in life, and therefore their life was off balance and it was difficult to get it on kilter with your life is what's coming through. A little bit specific, but I will share what the cards are saying. Let me know in the comments if it resonates. Let's have a look what else might be going on with this person. Then we'll look at the mutual energies and the likely outcome between you and this person. Okay, now then, this person is behaving as if they're not bothered at the moment. I actually don't think they have behaved very well. I think you feel like there's been an injustice here, and I think there actually has, Taurus. I don't think they treated you well. I feel like they treated you as if they didn't care about your feelings. They'd certainly left you feeling that way. And they took a lot from you emotionally. I think it sort of took its toll on you. This person appears like they're not bothered because I think that they're just going out having a good time. They're seeking sort of personal pleasures in whatever way. There could be sort of some excesses there as well. And also I feel like they've got some connection, this again is very specific, with somebody who has some spiritual abilities but perhaps doesn't use them in the right way. So just be careful of, if you do think about reconnecting with this person. I just think, trying to keep their energy away from you would probably be the best thing. They can't harm you, they can't hurt you. It's only if you let those energies in that it's a problem. But I think they are, I think they're kind of a little bit bitter and a little bit selfish, and they're thinking of you. But I think it's more self-gratification, honestly. I don't think they are actually going to be able to get on your level. I think you could do so much better, Taurus, in all honesty. But let's have a look at the mutual energies and likely outcome anyway, very quickly. Once again, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, I'd really appreciate it. And please do subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Would love to have you back for my future readings as well. So mutual energies and likely outcome for Taurus and the person who's thinking of Taurus, please, universe. Mutual energies and likely outcome for Taurus and the person who is thinking of Taurus across this holiday period. I'm going to take that. We've got the King of Wands, okay. So we've got the King of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Coins, the Ten of Wands, the Hermit, the Four of Coins, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Wands. Okay, right. I think, again, the mutual energies are that there was a very physical, strong physical connection here. I do think you connected in that way. And it went from full on that kind of energy to nothing. I think both of you have been trying to detach from the situation, but at the same time, you keep feeling the other person's energies around you. This connection is still very strong. You're still quite karmically tied. If you did want to break the energies with this person, you'd probably need to do some kind of detachment meditation or something like that. I think the two of you do still think about each other. You do still think about a return to each other having walked away. I do think you think about it. There is a possibility that communication will come in here. You may well hear from this person. When you least expect it, I think you possibly will. But I think the inability to move forward might still mean that you actually don't, this relationship doesn't actually progress. I think you both feel a bit defeated. I think it might have gone beyond the point where it could be retrieved. But, who knows? It depends on really how you both feel about it and how you both react towards each other, and whether this person has true and good intentions. There's definitely a very, very strong connection. Whether it's anything deeper than a physical connection remains to be seen, and whether you could actually get on the same wavelength does look a little bit debatable, Taurus. But anyway, I hope that was helpful. Good to see you. Please do check out the all signs at the end as well, which will be time stamped, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, all right, and moving on to Gemini. Welcome, Gemini. Hope all is well with you. So we're having a look at who is thinking about you across this holiday period. So this Christmas, this holidays, who is thinking about you? Those cards want to come out, don't they? Who has got you on their mind? You might have somebody you're thinking of, and if you have, it could be this person thinking of you too, because often it works that way. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. Messages for the highest good of Gemini, please, universe. What would it help Gemini to know about who is thinking about them this holiday period? Who's thinking about Gemini, please, universe? Okay, I'm using the Crystal Tarot today, by the way. So, Seven of Cups, interesting. We've got the Queen of Cups. Six of Swords, Three of Coins, Ten of Cups, the Lovers. Oh my goodness, Gemini. Four of Coins and the King of Cups. Oh, Gemini, who's thinking about you? My goodness. Right, there's somebody here. And honestly, I don't think you're out of contact with this person. I think this is a current situation that I'm looking at. It could be somebody you're out of contact with, but really the strongest energy coming through that I can see, that I feel, is that it's somebody you have recently perhaps formed a connection with, or you're currently in a connection with. Excuse me a second. Now, I feel, Gemini, that you have manifested something beautiful here. I do feel like you have perhaps moved yourself on from difficult situations in the past. You've learned from them, you've reflected on them, and you've become healed and ready for a lovely relationship. And I think this other person has met you on your level. I think they are very self-aware. I think they are very mature emotionally. They have this balance of having a lot of self-worth and value, but also being caring and loving towards other people. I think you two have met each other. I'm seeing online, it could be at work, but I'm getting an online vibe here. And you two, something has blossomed between you. I honestly feel like this is your forever person. They feel you are their forever person. They're thinking of you in that way this holiday period. They just see things getting stronger and stronger, and all they're thinking about is, how can I make this better for Gemini? What can I do that can progress this connection? They see you as somebody warm, loving, kind, with all the qualities that they were looking for. They see you as somebody very stable, very solid, very consistent, because they've healed and they recognize that in you as well. A very healthy relationship here. And honestly, it just looks lovely, Gemini. I don't see this kind of reading coming out very often, but it's a very strong connection. And I can honestly see, very likely you may opt to stay with this person. It just may go from strength to strength. But let's have a look at the mutual energies and the likely outcome here. Universe, what are the mutual energies and the likely outcome for Gemini and the person that is thinking about Gemini this holidays, please? Mutual energies and likely outcome for Gemini with this person. Okay, we've got the King of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Wands, okay, the Five of Cups, Two of Cups, Ten of Swords, Page of Wands, the Hermit. Okay. Now, you two, you will be in a relationship. You both want to be in a relationship. You want to be together. You will be together, I feel. I think you both will have happiness arising out of difficult past situations is what's coming through here. I think you both felt like a little bit defeated in love, but you have actually found somebody that, you know, you can be happy with, and you're both delighted about that. You both have your guard up a little bit, and there are some differences in personality, Gemini. Now, it might be you're an air sign, you might be dealing with maybe an earth sign or somebody who sees the world a little bit differently. Your communication style might be different. There could be a bit of drama coming out of misunderstandings, but they will pretend, you know, there could be little frictions and little issues, because nothing totally runs smoothly ever, does it? And I'm sensing there could be actually a little blip in your relationship at some point where you might take a bit of time out from each other, or you have already done that maybe. But you won't want to stay away from each other is what's coming through here. I think there's a lovely physical connection and emotional connection and just meeting of values and just a nice fit together. There will be some ups and some downs. There will be some rocky patches here, Gemini, but I'm seeing something beautiful and lovely and the future looking bright. So when you go through your difficult patches, just remember this reading, you will come out the other side. And there's a lot here to be really thankful for, and to focus on those positives and be, you know, have gratitude for all the positive qualities of this person when they are frustrating you, because, you know, I sense the universe has in some way sent them to you. Okay. All right. Please do check out the all signs at the end. Drop me a like if you enjoyed the reading, please, and subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of my growing YouTube family. So thank you, Gemini. I look forward to seeing you next time. Moving on to Cancer. Welcome, Cancer. Hope you're doing well. Great to see you. It's lovely to be here doing the reading for you. So we're looking at who is thinking of you across this holiday period, Cancer. So universe, what messages please do we have for the highest good of Cancer? Who is thinking about Cancer this holiday time? messages for the highest good of Cancer, please, universe. Please don't forget to hit the like button, Cancer. If you enjoy the reading, please do subscribe as well. We'd love to have you on board. Okay. Very grateful to all of you who are already subscribed as well. That is awesome. Cancer, let's see. Ooh, Two of Swords. We've got the Hanged Man. Page of Swords. Three of Swords. The Hierophant. The Queen of Swords. The Ace of Wands. And the King of Swords. Okay. Oh, Cancer, let's have a look. I think you've been dealing with somebody who was indecisive. They didn't make their mind up. They dithered about. They didn't claim you and, you know, make their decision. And I think you probably just cut this person out, or, you know, you gave them the vibe that you weren't interested because of the way that they were behaving. I think they were wishy-washy, they weren't decisive, and I think it just was like, well, you know, you decided you weren't going to put up with that, Cancer, quite rightly. This person's still thinking about you, though. They're checking you out on social media, they're asking about you, they're still really interested. I think they still think of you in a very kind of, physical way. They are very attracted to you, for sure. They would quite like a hookup, potentially. And I think they will talk to you again. I do think some communication is coming in here, but there is somebody else lurking in their energy. Now, whether it doesn't have to be another person, it could be just, something else that's affecting them. But it could well be another person that, isn't fully out of their life at the moment. And that's why they were dilly-dallying about. In fact, they could have actually made a decision to move towards somebody else. And they may not have fully let that connection go, Cancer. So please just be aware of that. What else is going on with this person? Definitely a strong connection, though. There's something about this person, Cancer, where you may have held hands with this person and it had a bit of an impact for you. It was a bit of a moment for you, or their physical touch kind of has an impact for you, if that makes sense, is coming through. Yeah, this person's really interested. I think they've been looking for you on social media. I don't know if they've been searching you up on any dating sites that you might have been on previously together, or looking to see if they can find your Facebook, your Instagram, all that kind of thing. They saw you as, almost somebody better than them, like they couldn't be on your level. And I think because of that, they may have gone in another direction, but they realised actually that you were much the better option. But just be careful with this one, Cancer, because I think you could end up in a third-party situation, potentially without knowing it. You could be drawn into that, and I do think there could be a little bit of drama resulting if you're not careful here. So just watch out for that. If you've got any funny vibe or feeling that there's another person lurking around here, there could be. I do think this person is going to talk to you, but I'm just going to have a look at the mutual energies and the likely outcome just to really see whether that's actually going to come through in that portion of the reading. So, universe, what are the mutual energies and what's the likely outcome for Cancer and their person, please? Again, please make sure you subscribe if you're enjoying the reading. Mutual energies likely outcome for Cancer, please, universe. Mutual energies likely outcome. Okay, 3 of coins. 2 of swords. King of Cups, Ace of Wands, King of Swords, Three of Swords, Knight of Coins, the Chariot, okay, Cancer. So what's going to happen here? Yeah, I honestly think this is still going to loop round in the same cycle with this person perhaps having somebody else here, being indecisive, being wishy-washy. It could be somebody that you work with, so you see them regularly. It could be that you have online kind of connection with this person through a dating site or something like that. I think that will continue for a while, but there is potential here for things to progress and improve, actually. I'm seeing you might travel to see each other, you might meet each other, arrange to get together. I do think it could result in a hookup, so just be aware of that. Obviously, that's fine if that's what you are looking for. I do think this person has this in mind. You might as well, actually, because this is mutual energies and likely outcome. But I think you're going to go towards each other, travel towards each other, and I do think something physical is going to come out of this, whether that's new or repeat. I think you just do have feelings for each other. Will this third party situation stop though? That's what we want to know. I want to know that for you, Cancer. I don't want you to be in that position where you're hurt. Universe, what will happen with this third party situation, please? Right. So I see what's going to happen is this person's just going to keep thinking about you, honestly. They will still have these connections. They've probably got children, potentially from another relationship or history that's affecting them. That history could be making them feel not good enough and not worthy. It could be having an impact for them. But ultimately there is this potential, the universe is saying, for this to progress to a new love between the two of you. Okay, but just bear in mind, please, Cancer, that there could be this other person lurking that needs to be dealt with before you can be fully in this connection with this person, fully devoted to you. You don't want somebody else lurking around here. There's something to sort out here before you can be together, but I am seeing potential for it, and I am seeing a bit of a hookup going on, okay, which might trigger something else coming out of this. Okay, well, I'll be doing an all signs at the end. If you want to stick around, that will be time stamped as well. You can just skip ahead and have a look at the all signs. That's where I'll read the sign of the person that you're interested in. So please do watch, and thanks for joining me today. I'll see you soon. So that was Cancer, wasn't it? And now we are on to Leo. So welcome, Leo. I hope you are doing well. So good to see you. I'm so happy to be here doing this reading for you today. So we are looking at who is thinking of you over the holiday period, Leo. Who is thinking of Leo, please, universe? What messages do you have for the highest good of Leo that would help Leo to bring them peace of mind, clarity, understanding, and knowledge about who is thinking of them this Christmas? Okay, now Leo, you've got, Four of Wands. I like this card. Four of Wands. Then we've got the Eight of Coins. We've got the Ten of Swords. We've got the Page of Swords. The Two of Swords. We've got the Knight of Cups, the Six of Swords. And we've got the Knight of Coins. Okay. All right then, Leo. So who's thinking about you? Okay. So again, Leo, I think this could be somebody that you actually have a connection with already at the moment. I don't think it's somebody from the past or anything. I think there's a current kind of energy around this, even if you're on a bit of a break. I feel that this person could be somebody that you are thinking of moving in with, have recently moved in with. You know, you might be living with them as a new situation or talking about it, thinking about it. And this person is, you know, they're either thinking about that next step with you, or that's happened recently and you're having a bit of a rocky patch as a result of moving in together is coming out. I know that won't be for everybody. There's something about your stability that is, you know, they feel has been affected by you two being together, or could be affected in the future. And that stability being like your home, your anchor, your, you know, your family life and being together. I think this person has a lot of love for you. They absolutely love you. I think it's been a bit of a romance between the two of you, honestly. And I feel that work might have got in the way a little bit. Changes of job, working lots of hours, worry about money, career progression, and therefore, you know, obsession over that rather than, you know, putting that first. It could have left this person feeling a little bit neglected, a little bit unsure of them, you know, of how much of a priority they are to you, or it could be the other way around. But there's been, you know, I think it's had some impact. And there have been times where you've just, one or both of you have thought, really, can we carry on? You know, are we different? Are we incompatible? Do we want different things? Can this work? Or can we make each other happy? Are we on the same kind of page with finances and things like that? Perhaps there's a difference in the earning level between the two of you or something like that. One of you got more debt or something. That's definitely coming in. Again, it's that stability and that home life and that foundation level that's kind of a little bit rocky between the two of you, even though there's lots of love and romance here, or there has been. I think this person might be talking to friends and seeking out guidance. And ultimately, they just think of you as somebody that they value. Honestly, they do really value you. And I think they think about your situation in terms of how can we get through this better? How can we progress? How can we put things right and make it so that we're making each other happy? That's what they're thinking. They're trying to get to know you better a little bit. They're trying to understand you and what makes you tick and what would make you happy from them. And they want to offer that to you. Okay, excuse me just 1 second. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm just going to see what else just comes out for this person, and then we'll look at the mutual energies and the likely outcome, Leo. Okay, so what else is going on with this person that's thinking of Leo, please, universe? What's going on with this person who is thinking of Leo? Ooh. This person, could be that work has taken them in another direction, that they've moved away. They're thinking of you a lot. They're thinking of you a lot. I think they're a very positive vibe kind of person, and they are full of fun. Okay, they're full of fun. They're very sociable. There's something happened in their home life, whether they've travelled or moved away, because travel came out, they've gone a distance, and everything in their world's kind of upset at the moment in terms of their stability, their focus, their home, you know, where they are with things. Work has taken them in another direction, or they feel it's taken you in another direction. There's a lot of love there. They want to put things right, but they just don't know whether it's possible. It's coming out here. They're very interested in what you're up to. They'd love to offer you something just to make you happy. Yeah, they're very much in a very reflective energy, Leo, at the moment. Okay, right, now I'm going to look at the mutual energies and the likely outcome for the two of you. Please do hit the like button if you're enjoying the video. Please subscribe, all that good stuff. Get rid of these. Oops. So, universe, mutual energies, likely outcome for Leo and the person on Leo's mind, please. Mutual energies and likely outcome for Leo and the person on Leo's mind. Alright, we've got the Page of Wands. We've got the Five of Swords. Got the King of Cups, the Empress, the Four of Coins, Eight of Swords, Judgment, and the Page of Coins. Okay. All right, so I think there's other things going on in both of your lives. At the moment, there could be other people, other situations, or a situation between the two of you that makes you feel a bit trapped and that it's difficult to move on. I'll move forward and make progress, but you two have made a connection. I think you formed a connection. You could be dealing with somebody a bit younger than you are, Leo. Vice versa, there could be an age gap and age difference between the two of you. Could cause a bit of immaturity, a bit of conflict, but there is something that's that's making you feel mentally trapped, both of you, and unable to move forward. There's lots of love here, there's lots of warmth, there's lots of sunshiny energy. I think you're both possibly extroverts and, you know, enjoy each other's vibe, if you like. But essentially, between the two of you, a decision needs to be made, right? There's a decision hanging in the balance. Do we carry on? Do we stop? Do we move forward? Do we not? That decision needs to be taken at some point. I think it's baby steps with this one. I think it's little steps forward. And I think if you just can keep very solid and, you know, keep your peaceful energy around you, just lead with love all the time. I just think things can work through. Because there is a really strong connection here. It's like a forever connection. It really is a lot of love. It just needs some decision and some decisiveness and some loving care towards each other to make it happen. Yeah, I do. Anyway, why don't you just have a look at the all signs as well at the end if you want to. I will timestamp it when I get there, so that you can also go and have a look at the reading for the sign that you're interested in, Leo, as well. But I hope that was helpful. Enjoyed reading for you, and look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, and now we're moving on to Virgo. So welcome, Virgo. Hope you are doing well. So we're looking at who is thinking of you across this holiday period. So universe, who is thinking of Virgo across this current holiday period? Messages for the highest good of Virgo, please. Who is thinking of Virgo across this Christmas time, this holiday period? Who is thinking of Virgo? Okay, right, we've got the Ten of Swords, all the Four of Wands, Justice, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Swords, Hierophant, Eight of Swords, and the Magician. Okay, let's put these up here so you can see. Okay. Oh, Virgo, you might be dealing with a Leo. Don't know. It's similar cards coming out to the previous reading, but not quite the same. Virgo, I think there's somebody here who you've cut them out of your life, they've cut you out, something's happened here. You could be married, or you could be engaged to this person, or you could be talking about commitment of that level, of that ilk. I think there's a desire to get married or to commit and to move in together or to be together, but a real concern about the potential legality, the legal implication of that, the financial implication of that should it go wrong. I think perhaps one or both of you's been harmed before. It kind of might stop you at the moment, or might be stopping. There could have been some issue around this stopping a connection moving forward, and it could have kind of fallen over because of this issue. Or it could be you're talking about a separation and trying to deal with this separation at the moment. If you're coming out of a divorce with somebody, you're going through a separation or a divorce, it will be sorted, okay? Things are going to move on into a better place. I just want to say that to you, Virgo. Things will improve. Or if you are potentially thinking, there's been a hold up in your marriage or connection or something like this because of a fear of commitment and what that implication could be in the future. Again, just know that things will move on as they are supposed to. You've got all the tools that you need to make this work out, the universe is saying. The magician is here. This person, could be a good person for you. There is very much a karmic connection between the two of you. It was, intended that you two would get together. There's lessons to learn from each other. There's a strong connection, and you'll feel that connection because of the karmic nature of the contract between the two of you. Could be that you were close to divorce and you come back from the brink, or close to separating and splitting your assets or whatever it might be, and you're kind of on the brink of that, and you could come back from it, or it's you're not even moving into that phase because you're scared or they're scared. But things have been difficult because of this situation generally, and it's all to do with marriage, commitment, sharing of assets, your home and things like that, the things that you own in it, your family as well, and either the needing to resolve things around that, or a scared feeling of moving towards it because of perhaps past issues around that, almost making you feel kind of defeated in terms of inability to move forward. But it will move forward, it will get better. There are, you do have the ability between the two of you to find the solution here. It is there, it just needs working through. Okay, let's see what else there is about this person. Hope this resonates, Virgo. Please do let me know if so. Of course, it's not going to be for everybody. Yeah, they have had somebody potentially rob them of what they feel was rightfully theirs previously. Somebody not with good intentions, and so there has been some issues, or there could be some issues that have caused a problem that's affected how they see things now. Obviously you're not the person that was their ex that treated them badly, but it can still have repercussions into new relationships, can't it? Excuse me. Okay, shall we have a look at the mutual energies and the likely outcome? Having a bit of a storm in the UK today. It's a bit wet, wild. Not too bad in this part of the country, but a lot worse in others. Okay, mutual energies and likely outcome for Virgo, please, universe. Ooh, that's a good outcome, Virgo. Ooh, and this one wants to come out. There we go. Mutual energies, likely outcome for Virgo. Okay, 5 of Wands, Ace of Coins, ooh, 10 of Wands, that came out in the reverse, so I'll go with that. 9 of Coins, 7 of Wands, Knight of Swords, 4 of Swords, the Emperor. Okay. Okay, I think, you know, both of you might have your guard up for one reason or other. One person might have their guard up and it triggers the other person to have their guard up. You know, there's a bit of an issue around like being guarded, being self-protective, putting a bubble around yourself so you can't get hurt, so you can't, you know, lose things. There's very much that energy around this, and it can cause conflict, it can cause tension, it can cause difficulties in a relationship. Very difficult to navigate when that crops up. But as I said, there's always a way forward if you approach things in the right way. You both are fair and compromising and honest and straightforward. There will be a solution, and there is a solution here for you. You've got the tools to work this out, you two. And I do think you will talk about it. The mutual energies are that you need to communicate, you need to talk, and then things can move on and progress. Definitely. You two, if you're not in contact or there's things going on, there's a lot of strong energetic ties still between the two of you. You'll be really feeling that. And I do feel that the burden that you're currently experiencing can be lifted if you just talk about it and work it out together, okay? And then what I feel is your relationship's going to heal. It's going to go from strength to strength, and you will actually both be responsible together for making this work out and dealing with, you know, making the other person feel safe and confident and, you know, comfortable that things would be fairly dealt with, or you know, there's the more trust there, that you look after each other's interests and treat the other with respect and fairness even when things are not going right, okay? And I think that's a sign of a very healthy relationship. And I do think you two have got the ability to very much get there. Okay, so that is coming through. You can heal from whatever's going on and move on positively together. So I hope that was helpful, Virgo. Feels like that was maybe specifically for a group of people or somebody. But I do hope you enjoyed it. Please do hit the like button and please subscribe. I'll be very pleased to see you again for my future readings. And now we're moving to Libra. Welcome, Libra. Good to see you. Thanks for joining me. Very happy to be here doing a reading for you today. So Libra, we're looking at who is thinking of you across this current holiday period. So we want to know, you know, at this time, who is thinking of you. Who is thinking of Libra, please, universe? Okay, so we've got the Queen of Wands, the Tower, the Queen of Coins, the Hanged Man, the Devil, the Lovers, the Six of Coins, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, Libra. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. It could be a Capricorn thinking about you. There could be somebody where, you know, you did like this person, but it was a choice to be made. And I think, you know, maybe the past was still having a pull on you or the other person. I think there was a lot of attraction between the two of you. Definitely seeing an earth sign potentially here that you were dealing with, Libra. Could be Capricorn. You felt this person was high value. You were lucky that they were interested. But I feel this person withdrew, took themselves off. I just think they were, again, affected. This happens so often. Affected by their past, making sure their children weren't affected by any new relationships or coming to an end. And honestly, I think that the relationship, I think it came to an end between the two of you. I think it did finish because, you know, the person didn't make a choice to be with you because of, you know, their past wounds and traumas, and they did withdraw. And I think they might have been sort of in and out, back and forth. There was an issue between the two of you. There was a falling out. I think they've got some insecurities. They've got some issues generally. I think on reflection, when they withdrew, they started to think of you as a keeper, and they made a mistake. Honestly, I think they're regretful. I think they wish they handled things very differently. Let's see what else we can find out about this person. Yeah, I think there was a clash of egos between the two of you. That's definitely coming out. They're very interested in money. They're too busy with their career really, or trying to win in terms of ego. They've held on to some grudges as well. And honestly, I don't think they were in a place to have a relationship, quite honestly. Don't think it went very well. Feels like it was a bit of a disaster, if I'm honest. But this person on reflection is regretful. I think they're really thinking about you, Libra, and really wishing that things had gone very differently. I think there was a bit of a choice here to be made around, you know, whether you move forward or not, and it just didn't go anywhere. It just didn't go anywhere. There was definitely a clashing of egos and misunderstandings, and, you know, yeah, different pages completely. But this person still thinking about you. Still thinking about you. I guess we want to know, are they going to communicate, don't we, really? So let's have a look at the mutual energies and the likely outcome. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Love to have you part of my channel going forward. So, messages for the highest good of Libra, please, universe. We want to know, what are the mutual energies and what's the likely outcome here for Libra and the person who's thinking about Libra, please. Mutual energies, likely outcome for Libra and the person thinking about Libra. The Four of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the High Priestess, the Six of Wands, Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords, Ten of Coins. Okay. So I think this person is most concerned about keeping a stable home life, keeping things stable, healing from things that have gone on in the past, and you the same potentially here. Libra. I think feelings were kept hidden. There wasn't communication. I think you cut each other out and things have gone wrong. Really bizarrely, there could be a big shift U-turn here, but there would need to be, yeah, a lot of healing. I do feel like you two are working on things for yourselves, working on your own healing, on your own, you know, outlook on things. But I do think there's been such an issue that it would require a lot of healing between the two of you as well as separately. But on the right hand side, which is the end of the story, I have relationship and things working out. Two marriage cards are here. Now I'm not saying it's necessarily well, I suppose I am reading for each other. There is a possibility this could really shift and turn around, but it would take a lot of realization, Libra, on your part, their part. I think you want to be together, but there's been some really, really tough times here. And yeah, I think you want to be together, but you're going to have to find your way through to get there, right? So there is this possibility, but it's going to need some healing. And and is going to need some effort and some work. Okay, so well, that's what I have for you. Please do check out the all signs at the end if you want to have a look at the reading for the sign that you are interested in. And thanks for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, now we're moving on to Scorpio. So welcome, Scorpio. Hope you're doing well. Really pleased to be here and doing this reading for you today. We're looking at who is thinking of you across this holiday period. So who is thinking of Scorpio, please, universe, across the current holiday period? Who's thinking of Scorpio? Messages for the highest good of Scorpio, please, that would help Scorpio. Give them some insights. All right, Scorpio. So 3 more shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right then. So 8 of coins came out first. So we have the 8 of coins. We have the Hanged Man. Got the Star. We've got the 2 of Cups. We've got the 7 of coins. The Page of coins. The 5 of coins. And the King of Cups. Okay. So let's see then, Scorpio. Let's have a look. Let's see who's thinking about you. So, this person here is coming through and showing themselves to me as somebody who's incredibly ambitious. They're on a career path. They're interested in work. They put a lot of energy into work, into their career development, or into a business. They could be doing work on the side or something like that to increase their money and their prospects for the future. They've got goal plans. They've got things they want to achieve in the future. They know where they want to head and they are on that path. Okay. And as a result, I think they felt like they've had very little to offer to you. Or it has felt to you like there was little coming forward towards you. Or perhaps they felt they didn't have enough to offer you because they were so busy focusing on their career. And so I feel they withdrew to try and work out where their head was at, whether, you know, you two were aligned in terms of goals and things like that. I think this person, though, they withdrew and then they've missed you. Okay, so they've really felt your absence. They felt a loss of something in the lack of your connection. And they've really got hopes and wishes that maybe you can reconnect. They would like a relationship with you. They think of you in that way. They're very solid in their feelings. They're very sure of how they feel. They were just unsure of whether... It's like their head and their heart was conflicting, okay? They want to achieve these goals that they've set for themselves. And they weren't sure whether that was compatible with love. But they've started to reflect on things. They've taken this time out to see a way forward, to look for a way forward. And really what I'm feeling is they're really hopeful that love and other priorities could align nicely and could work out. And I think this person wants to offer you a relationship, Scorpio. That's what I'm seeing. They want to offer you a relationship. Let's see what else is going on with this person. And then in a minute, I'll have a look at the mutual energies and the likely outcome between the two of you. Yeah, you might have felt this person really pull their energy back, Scorpio. they want you back. Honestly, they want you back. I think they're going to start to express how they feel about you, to let you know truly how much they valued you. I think they're going to reach out to you and just initially just send you a message which sort of just tests the water. It's difficult, isn't it, to make that first move. It will take a little bit of bravery on their part. And I think you need to respond in the right way here. If you want to progress something with them, Scorpio, you need to give them a bit of encouragement and acknowledgement and not brush them off and be cold. It will have taken a lot for them to reach out and contact you, but they really do want to be with you again. They really do. They absolutely have a lot of love for you. They see you as a really nice counterpart, someone they want to have a relationship with, and they're sure now than they ever have been of how they feel about you. They feel really, really strongly for you. It's taken a bit of a wake-up call though. Through their own actions, they've caused a problem, and I think it's given them a wake-up call. I do think, it's made their wishes and feelings on things that bit clearer, and they feel better able to act on it with certainty and confidence and know what they want. I think they absolutely do know what they want here, and they definitely want you, Scorpio. All right, so let's have a look then, see if we can have a look at the mutual energies and the likely outcome between the two of you based on the current energies. Please do drop me a like, Scorpio. Please subscribe. Would so appreciate that. So what are the mutual energies and what's the likely outcome for Scorpio and their person, please, universe? Mutual energies, likely outcome for Scorpio and Scorpio's person. Okay, Scorpio, let's have a look then. So we've got the Queen of Swords, we've got the Five of Swords, we've got the Six of Wands, the World card, the King of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Cups, ooh, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, now what I'm seeing here is this person has such a lot of passion for you that I think they're going to talk to you, and you'll be able to agree some boundaries, to set some kind of agreed parameters around your relationship and how that will coexist with work ambitions and things like that. I think you will probably be quite clear with them that you didn't appreciate perhaps how they treated you, but perhaps they will give you some clarity around why, and you'll be able to work through this together. But I do see, as a result of the conversations between the two of you, some boundaries will be set. Okay, some healthy boundaries that will help. I see you perhaps thrashing this out, perhaps in through an evening time, into the evening, so that when you go to bed that night, you will be feeling more peaceful, more comfortable, more aligned with each other, and in a happier place. I do think though that this energy that they gave you was to be there and then to withdraw, and I think that was confusing and hurtful. And I do think you're going to tell them. You will tell them, Scorpio, how that made you feel. Okay, but it will be hashed out, it will be thrashed out, it will be dealt with. You will agree the way forward here and the boundaries, as I've said. And as a result of this, what I'm sensing is, and this conversation could be quite a tense conversation. It's going to be very honest, it could be quite assertive, but it will iron out those knots, okay, and it will help to smooth things out. And as I said, you'll go to bed happier. All right, but I feel that I feel that things are going to work out. I think you're going to have a beautiful new start to this relationship. There'll be some guard up around this. I think there could still be issue around worldwide travel or travel in a job. Or you could just have plans to travel together and you've got to work out sort of how to make that happen for the future. And that could be part of your goals, you know, and therefore you might have to put up with a bit of, you know, something, you know, lack of contact with the person or seeing the person for a while in order to you know, accept that there'll be good outcomes for that in the longer run. Okay, but I see a beautiful relationship, a new start, a relationship starting or resetting, it really working out, it going the full cycle as well. I see this potential to be your person, your long-term person, a very loving, nice relationship, and a quite a healthy one, because I do think you will learn to really hash out what the issues have been between the two of you. Okay, so I see that being quite healthy. All right, Scorpio, thanks for joining me. Please do check out the all signs at the end. It will be time stamped. And please do drop a like and subscribe on your way out if you're not already subscribed. Thank you for joining me, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. And now we're on to Sagittarius. Welcome, Sagittarius. I hope all is well with you. So we're looking at who is thinking of you across this holiday period, Sagittarius. So who is thinking of Sagittarius over the holidays, please, universe? Who's thinking of Sagittarius? What would it help Sagittarius to know about the person or people thinking about them at this time of year? Okay. I think you're the object of somebody's hopes and wishes here, Sagittarius, is coming out. Excuse me. Someone's thinking about you and wishing they were with you. 3 more shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Oops. Here we go then. Off we go. All right then. So, ooh, Knight of Cups. Somebody who's got romantic feelings. 8 of Wands, communication coming in. 2 of Cups. Wow, the World. 2 of Wands, 7 of Coins. Oh my goodness, okay. The Hermit and the 6 of Coins. Right. Ooh, oh my goodness. There's somebody who you've got a connection with, or, you know of. I think you've got history with this person in some form or fashion. You know of them anyway, Sagittarius. But this person has romantic feelings towards you. They feel like it's almost a now or never. I've got to make a decision. I've got to do something about this. Is coming out. There's a lot of passion, but there's a decision. They feel like they've got to take some decisive action here, or it could go in the other direction. They don't want the other direction. They want you. Okay, they know what they want. They've just got this heart bursting full of love, and they feel, yeah, it's almost like a painful teenage love. Do you know what I mean? A little bit lovesick, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. They are like a lovesick teenager, and they just feel like, I've got to do something here. So Sagittarius, they're going to reach out, they're going to communicate with you. And when they communicate with you, the messaging that comes through will be how they see the future panning out. They've thought it through. It'll be clear they've thought it through. They see, they want to explain to you where they're at, where their head's at, be really clear about the future in their opinion as to what they would like, okay? And they will tell you that, perhaps a little bit of time apart or a little bit of tension between the two of you, or just the fact they've observed you and they want to come towards you, they're absolutely sure they want a relationship with you. They want a relationship. It's not something flighty or superficial. They want a loving relationship with you, and that is very clear here. They do possibly come with some baggage. They have had a past, they have had a history, and that needs to be respected. And I think they will respect your past as well here, Sagittarius. And I think your histories and perhaps your existing families will blend very well together. I just feel that you two will you know, you could conquer the world together. You're going to have a lovely relationship with somebody here, Sagittarius, who wants you in all the right ways, can support you, will fit well with you, and wants to go the full distance with you, wants to experience everything with you, and to start a new cycle with you, a very exciting new chapter. But know that this communication is coming, okay? And it's going to be very clear. Could slightly scare you if, you know, you know, with somebody coming in and really telling you how they feel. But on the other hand, that's also nice, isn't it, to know where you stand and to have somebody being very clear. And I do feel that's what's coming, Sagittarius. All right, let's see what else we can find out about this person. And then we'll look at the mutual energies and likely outcome as well. Please do drop a like and subscribe if you're enjoying the reading. I would so appreciate that. It makes a massive difference to me and my channel and makes all my time worthwhile here. So thank you for all of your support. Okay, oops. I think they've got difficult people around them. I think they are experiencing challenges outside of this relationship, but they don't want to bring it into it. I just feel they're not letting it affect them. But they have got, yeah, they're not sharing with you all the challenges they are facing. Could be at work that they're having some difficulties. Yeah, it might be that their workplace is not really respecting their work-life balance, or not treating them very well, not valuing them, making them feel good, or there could be other people around them. But yeah, it's not creeping into this situation. That's in the background over here, I feel, and not here on the table based on, you know, this person's thoughts of you. Okay. All right, well, let's have a look at the mutual energies and the likely outcome. Universe, what are the mutual energies? What's the likely outcome, please, for Sagittarius and their person? Mutual energies and likely outcome for Sagittarius and their person, please. Okay, Sagittarius. Well, the Temperance card came out. I love that card. It's very nice. It's very peaceful, balanced card. Okay, so what else have we got coming out for you here? Mutual energies, likely outcome. 3 of Cups. Okay, like that too. 7 of Cups. Very nice. Queen of Wands. Lovers. Oof. Hot. Knight of Swords. 5 of Coins. Queen of Coins. Okay, so this is a very, very strong connection. It's very intense. It's one of those that reaches in and grabs you by the soul, you know, that change your life, turn your world upside down, changes how you view things, shifts and changes your boundaries that maybe you thought, you know, I won't go out with somebody who's, you know, in this situation, or looks like this, or is not as tall as that, or whatever it might be. All those things are quite superficial, don't really mean anything, do they? But, you know, this person's come along and wiped all of that away. And, you know, honestly, the connection is intense. All right. It's like a twin flame kind of energy here coming through with this reading. I'm sensing that actually you both have such a strong connection that you have to work on keeping your balance and not just getting a bit obsessive about it. But I do see you're going to have lots of communication, lots of fun times. You won't want to be without each other. You just see the future with each other. There's a huge attraction and you see each other's value. Honestly, it's lovely reading, Sagittarius. You've got somebody lovely here. Somebody who's really going to yeah, just really be there for you, like a solid, you know, presence in your life that is fun, that is loving, and there's fiery passion, and it is everything all rolled into one. So yeah, you won't want to be without the person. They're not going to want to be without you. That is very clear coming through. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Check out the all signs at the end. It will be time stamped. And yeah, I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Okay. So now we're on to Capricorn. Welcome, Capricorn, my fellow earth sign. I hope you are doing well today. So really delighted to be here reading for you. I've mentioned already that I've had a bit of time off due to ill health, a little operation I had, a little bit of surgery. Feeling better now though, much better. Back to strength and raring to go. Looking forward to the holidays and really enjoying reading for you. So we're looking at who is thinking of you across the holidays, Capricorn. Who is thinking of Capricorn across the holidays, please, universe? Messages for the highest good of Capricorn. Who is thinking of Capricorn? Right, I'm going to take that one. I'm going to take it. We've got the Three of Cups there. Let's have a look. All right. Ooh, Three of Coins. 2 3s. Do you see 3 3 often, Capricorn? I know I do. 2 of Wands. 10 of Swords. 4 of Coins. King of Wands. 7 of Coins. 4 of Wands. Okay. All right then. So, okay. Who's thinking of you, Capricorn? I think there was somebody here, it was possibly a fire sign, who came in, showed you a good time, made you think there was going to be something more, and then potentially it didn't go anywhere. Somebody warm, fiery, passionate came in, you know, really, you know, looked after you, was potentially a gentleman or a lady, and, you know, made you feel awesome. You could have met them online. I'm also sensing this person could be a business person. They could have their own business interests, interested in lots of projects, fingers in lots of pies, lots going on in their world. Little bit erratic in terms of their focus of their energy, because they want to achieve a lot and they're kind of like everywhere, looking at everything. I think they sense this connection with you though. They didn't really know how things were going to go. And they kind of reached a crossroads, and again they were looking at their future, their financial future, and you know, I think work interests might have taken them off in another direction. And I think as a result things didn't potentially go too well, and you know, they felt also a bit defeated. Now I'm also getting, which is very specific, this person was saving up for a house or a home, or they want to have a house or a home to be able to offer to somebody in the future. And so they don't have that right now. I think that's part of their plan, is to really work hard and achieve something awesome. But I don't think they're there yet. And I think maybe they felt they couldn't really offer you anything as well. Like they needed to get there before they could start a relationship, and it kind of halted it. But you had a lovely time together. You met each other. You loved being together. There was a connection. There was passion. It was nice. There was, you know, chemistry. But you might have you ended up both going back to a dating site, or, you know, not continuing to pursue something. But this person's still thinking of you. You're still in their energy. You know, they're showing up here as somebody who's thinking still about you. But it could have been a bit of a brief encounter. It could have been a once or a twice or 2-time thing here, Capricorn. And again, I'm getting very fire sign energy, but you could be an earth sign as well. They still think about you, but I think they think maybe you'll not be interested now. They realise perhaps, you know, they didn't behave in the best way. But you know what, even if you only met once or twice, I've got this feeling that there was a conversation, maybe over dinner or a drink or something, where you had a conversation about the future very, very quickly. Like, you know, it made you think there was a future in this connection, but it just didn't pan out because this person was focused on other other business interests and things going on. Okay, and I don't know if you would have been aware of that as well, Capricorn, or if that was outside, you know, beyond your line of sight, and they didn't share that with you and you were just confused about the whole thing. This person, they haven't forgotten you, and I think honestly, if this resonates for you, you'll know exactly who it is, I feel. Okay. I think this is quite an assertive person. I did get fire sign here, didn't I? And I do think they're the sort of person who might say things to get your attention, to be charismatic, you know, and have an impact. And that's possibly where the conversation about the future might have come in. There's something about their car that is of significance. Do they have a nice car, or do they take you out in their car, or drive you somewhere, or drive to you? There's something where their car might resonate with you. I'm sensing that they might have come into a bit of money, like maybe inherited something, or something's happened for them. And it's kind of put them in a different position than they were before, because they felt like they didn't have anything to offer before. I think they might have something more coming towards them soon, if not now, that puts them into a different position. Okay. There's something also about this person that they have been a bit promiscuous, and there is a possibility, I'm just saying this won't affect everybody, that they could pass on some kind of infection. Okay, so watch out for that. Or that could have happened, you know, could have happened around you. It happens a lot, doesn't it? There's something around that and around this person. So just be a bit aware of it as well, Capricorn. Okay, right. Well, shall we have a look at the mutual energies and the likely outcome? Because I want to know what's going to happen here. I don't know about you. Let me know in the comments if it resonates. Would love to hear. Please do like and subscribe as well if you are enjoying the video. All your support's really appreciated. Makes a massive difference to my channel and getting myself out there. So thank you. I just want to help as many people as possible, of course. Make my time worthwhile by reaching as many people as I can. And I thank you for helping me with that. I'm eternally grateful for everybody who's already subscribed and already my supporters. And I often see regular people coming back in the chat as well. And I value you all so much. Thank you. So we're looking at the mutual energies and the likely outcome for Capricorn. Mutual energies, likely outcome for Capricorn. And the person that is thinking about Capricorn, please, universe. The Hierophant, Page of Coins, Eight of Cups, the Chariot, Five of Cups, Three of Cups, Six of Cups, Nine of Cups. Ooh, okay, right. Right, Capricorn. This person, again, it's coming through to me. Did you talk about marriage? Was there something around marriage and conversations that kind of resonates for you? I don't know, but it's kind of coming out here. But anyway, this person's regretful about how they behaved. They might have led you on. They might have said the wrong things. They'd really love to see you again. They think about you. They want to see you again. I think they very much regret the fact that they kind of withdrew and walked in the other direction. And I think you will overcome that together. I think they might ask you out again, but they will be scared to do so because I think they'll think you aren't interested anymore. However, you two might not be very close geographically. I think this person's going to travel to see you. Again, there's something about their car. They might have car trouble. They might say they've had car trouble. They might have changed their car recently. Their car might be noticeable for some reason because of the colour of it, or it's a flashy car, or the opposite. I don't know. There's something about their car anyway. But they are going to travel to see you. And I do feel... after a rocky start and perhaps making you feel a bit played, honestly, Capricorn, this could heal. I think this person does actually have good intentions. They do want to work it out. I think they came out of a marriage potentially that was difficult for them. But in their heart, deep down in their heart, they want to be married. They want their person. They want to find love. They want to find their special person. So I feel... that I think they're going to take you out again, show you a nice time, but be more genuine this time in terms of seeing things through to progress things and, you know, having more longer term intentions here. And I think that you are potentially going to reciprocate, because I actually think you do really like this person. I think there was something there and it was a bit confusing that it didn't go anywhere. So I think there's another opportunity coming in, Capricorn. Please do let me know if this... rings any bells and does resonate for you. I'm struggling to get my words today. That would be really interesting to hear. So please also check out the all signs at the end if you want to. I will timestamp it and you can watch the sign of the person that you're interested in as well to get any messages specifically about that person, Capricorn. Okay. Right, moving on to Aquarius. Welcome, Aquarius. Lovely to see you. It's so good to be here. So I'm doing a reading today to look at who is thinking about you across this holiday period. Who has you on their mind? Who is thinking of you? So this is messages for the highest good of Aquarius, please, universe. What would it help Aquarius to know about the person who, or people who are thinking about them across this holiday time? Okay. We've got 3 more shuffles. 1, 2, oops. 3. Okay. Aquarius, we have the 9 of Cups that really wanted to come out. It came out straight away when I was shuffling. So we have that one. We have the 3 of Wands. We have Judgment. Okay, I've got a frog in my throat, sorry. We've got the Magician, we've got 4 of Coins, Knight of Swords, King of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So, okay, Aquarius, let's have a look. There's somebody here who is thinking about you, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of a past pattern of behaviours between the two of you, or you finished with them or something like that, but they're thinking of you, but they think that the ball is in your court. They think that you are the one that would need to reach out to them, to talk to them, and they think that you will. They're expecting that the communication will come in from you for whatever reason, Aquarius. I think this person's taken time out. I actually think they're a very straightforward person. They are not toxic. They're solid. Okay. And they feel still a very strong connection with you. If you're wondering if this person moved on in their heart or their head, they haven't. They're still set on you. But they just feel like it's up to you, really. Unfortunately, it's not going to be able to be them to reach out. They need it to be you because of perhaps your indications towards them or whatever. They think it will be you anyway. They realise more and more within themselves how much they care about you. They've got deep feelings. They recognise that perhaps a decision was taken and they handled it with emotional maturity, even though it was difficult. But I think this person has a lot of qualities that would be perfect for you, in all honesty, Aquarius. You're very well suited in that sense. And I think if you did reach out and talk to them and things did sort of move on, you would find a very romantic side, a very loving side, somebody who would be solid and stable and in your corner and very loyal, super loyal. I don't think this person would want to cast an eye towards anybody else. But there is some communication needed, and it feels like, Aquarius, it needs to come from you. Now, I know I'm going to get lots of comments with people saying, I'm not reaching out to them, or that's fine. Don't do it if you don't want to. If your intuition is telling you that's the wrong thing to do, don't do it. But it feels like, from what the cards are telling me here, for this situation, it would need to be you. And if you know it needs to be you because you were the one to break it off, or you might need to apologize for something, or then the ball is in your court and it's up to you then, Aquarius. And you can, of course, you have free will and choice, and you can do whatever you think is right. But this person, this is a good person, okay? And if you reacted and withdrew because you were scared, I'd just like to reassure you that this is a really solid, stable, consistent, loving person. Okay, so you can be confident to love. You can feel safe to love. They do check you out a little bit. Social media, they are having a little look. They might drive by your house occasionally. It sounds a bit creepy in the best way, though. They're gonna, yeah. They could have a little bit of bad habits, that maybe enjoy some excesses from time to time, and they might be acting like they're not interested at the moment. It's because they think it needs to come from you. This is coming out again, but they're still very curious, still very interested. Yeah, they're looking at you online, and it sounds a bit creepy, doesn't it? But I think there was potentially a clash of egos here. Something happened. There was a clash. There was an ending. And there is they know how they feel, but they want to be sure of what it is that you want, Aquarius. Okay, so you're going to have to be clear on this and take some action. Let's have a look at mutual energies and likely outcome. Universe, what are the mutual energies, please, and the likely outcome for Aquarius and the person that's thinking of Aquarius? What are the mutual energies and the likely outcome for Aquarius? Oops. Those two. Take them. They want to come out. All right, and the person on Aquarius's mind. Right, so we've got the Five of Cups. In fact, we've got the Devil came out first. I did say there's some excesses here, some like bad habits or some kind of obsessions or unhealthiness here. There's some regret about things that have gone down between the two of you. I think you both see each other's value and each other's worth. You're both very much in each other's energy. You're thinking about each other all the time. I think there was a holding back of feelings. I'm sure one or both of you haven't said how you truly feel yet. So there possibly has been some confusion around that. I think both of you are in a place where you want to grow and progress and learn from mistakes and do things differently. You both self-reflect. You both got a lot to offer as well. You both got qualities which are awesome and very complementary to each other. I think you could grow something lovely and beautiful together in terms of a relationship and a life, and whatever goals you put in place, you will grow and achieve those. There's a lot of kind of energy of healing and reflection and getting over things which perhaps haven't been quite right in the past. I think there's a regret around holding back and holding back on feelings here. I think you two could have a fresh new start is what's coming out here. The mutual energies are that you would like to start slow, go very slowly, baby steps, see how things go. But I do think that things will move on in your favour. They will progress, the wheel will turn, things that were difficult or painful or awkward will pass. They never stay static, do they? These feelings and issues in our lives, they are transient, they move through, they pass through. We will get, you will get through whatever it is that's been difficult. You might need to take some action yourself, Aquarius, here. excuse me, but I feel, you know, that you may do that because I do feel there is a very strong, almost obsessive connection. There might be somebody that you are awake at night thinking about them, you're feeling that energy really heavy around you, and you know, it's because they're thinking of you as well, and you do have this super strong a karmic tie here with this person. It probably, you know, sometimes I say this from time to time, but you know, when you're in bed or you're lying there and you just feel so strongly that this person might be even be reaching out and touching you, they're kind of like around you, that energy is around you with this person. So I've no doubt that if this resonates for you, you know, you will know exactly who I'm talking about here. Okay, well, Aquarius, I do hope that was helpful. Thank you for joining me. Again, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and you can check out the all signs at the end. It will be time stamped, and then you can watch the sign of the person that you are interested in to get a message specifically about them. Okay, all right. Last but not least, we're moving on to Pisces. Welcome, Pisces. Great to see you. Thanks for joining me. So happy to be here doing this reading to look at who is thinking of you this Christmas, or this holiday period, this holiday season. Who is thinking of Pisces, please, universe? Who has Pisces on their mind? Okay, who is thinking of Pisces? Who is thinking of Pisces, please, universe? 3 more shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 3 of Cups. 6 of Cups. You've got the Moon. You've got the Knight of Wands, 10 of Cups, 9 of Swords, the Hangman, and the 9 of Wands. Pisces, okay. Pisces, there might be somebody where you've had a love connection that, you know, it could have been your best friend, or there's friendship there that's, you know, the basis of this, or a lot of history between the two of you. That's what's coming through here. And this person feels like they keep thinking about this history. So maybe it's not somebody that are necessarily in touch with at the moment. They keep thinking about you and thinking about, you know, the connection that you've had and the good times you've had together and the connection, you know, that history. They just keep thinking about it. It keeps coming to their mind, especially at night. It's, they're tossing and turning, and their thoughts are on you. Okay, and I just think they're not at the moment sharing their feelings with you. They're keeping them very much under wraps, keeping them hidden deep down inside. They're in a very reflective energy, but I think they've started to see things a little bit differently, quite honestly. I think they've started to see your point of view a little bit more here than they did previously. They've had their guard up, and they could have been a bit of a player. They could have been in and out energy because, you know, maybe, I don't know, it could have been a friends with benefits situation, or a friend where, you know, things didn't progress, or it got a bit confusing or something like that. Relationship could have started perhaps and then stopped, or you could have had a previous relationship which isn't going on anymore. And you might have had a few hookups after that or something like that. I'm getting this on and off kind of energy here. It could be one of those situations where things are on and off and on and off, and it's painful. But it is somebody who sees you as somebody solid and permanent in their life. Even if it's in and out energy, you're always there. You're like a constant, somebody that's been around for a long time, Pisces. So, you know, that's how they are seeing things. Let's see if we can find out what else is going on with this person, and then we'll look at the mutual energies and the likely outcome. Okay. Okay, what else is going on with Pisces person that's thinking about them, please, universe. The person who's thinking about Pisces, please. Yeah, they can't really let you go. They feel rejected. It might be like, you know, there was a bit of a drama between the two of you. You parted ways or something like that. They're feeling rejected. There could have been other people around you because you've got all this history and maybe things have been in and out. It could be that other people have sort of got in the mix over time and they could be a bit jealous of somebody else, or you might think they've had somebody else and maybe they haven't now, or, you know, there's been energies where other people have been in and out as well, just because, you know, you just have never got it together so far, right? You can't leave each other alone, but you don't really progress anything either. It's like on and off and on and off and on and off and in and out, and history there and nothing really happening, but such a connection, like a consistent presence and connection between the two of you. So I'm going to look at the mutual energies and a likely outcome here. Clearly you're on this person's mind. They've come through in the reading when we're asking who is thinking about you over the holidays. So let's see what the mutual energies and the likely outcome will be here, Pisces, for you guys. So universe, what are the mutual energies? What's the likely outcome, please, for Pisces and this person? Excuse me. Mutual energies, likely outcome for Pisces, and Pisces person that is thinking about them this holidays. Who is thinking about the person who's thinking about Pisces? What's the mutual energies between Pisces and this person, and the likely outcome, please, universe? Sorry. To apologise. Four of Coins, Page of Wands, okay, Five of Cups, Two of Wands, Seven of Coins, right, King of Wands, Ace of Cups, ooh, Queen of Swords, right, okay. So, sorry, not Capricorn, Pisces, right, this person and you, you can't let each other go. So there has to be a decision made about which way you're going, right? You can't be in and out all the time. You two have got to, you need your heads banging together. You need to sort it out, okay? Now, what I'm saying is you can't bear being without each other. You miss each other, but there's things that happen that cause you to fall out. So you need to sort them out, right? You need to have a talk about it. You need to set your boundaries. Set out what you're willing to accept, not accept, what can happen, what can't happen, what will be a deal breaker, and hold to it. Okay, you've got to hold your boundaries as well. And I feel that, you know, things will move on from being a little bit immature in and out to much more stable if you can manage to do that. You miss each other when you're not together. You need to see your way forward for a future, because, you know, you want to be together, it seems. If it keeps going in and out, I would advise to leave it alone, because it is just going to keep causing you pain. But I think if you can set these boundaries and make your decision together and stick to it, you could be okay, all right? But the behaviours would need to change, and the listening to each other and those kind of things, they really would need to move on. Otherwise, you'll just be back to square one. These things just loop round. They have a habit of looping round unless something actually changes, right? So you need to think about that. But because you miss each other, there is this strong potential of a new start here. There really is a potential for a new start. So I would say good luck with that. It just looked like it's a very strong connection here, almost like a torturously painful one, Pisces. But just avoid that in and out cycle of, you know, on and off with this relationship. Something's got to intervene to stop the pattern of behaviour here, to change it. And if you can't do that between the two of you and set your boundaries and sort yourselves out, then it needs to end. So a bit of counsel from me there. See how it goes. And you need to have the other person change as well as you, don't you? So you need to both set your boundaries and both say how you feel and both make the changes that are needed. But there is a possibility of a lovely new start here. You do clearly love each other, you miss each other, you want to be together, but you've got to set things out where you can see a future actually building together here, Pisces. That was your reading. Thanks so much for joining me. Please drop me a like, please subscribe. I would really appreciate that. We're going to do an all signs now. So this is where you watch the sign of the person that you are, or the signs of the people that you are interested in, okay, to get a message specifically about them. Excuse me. So Aries through Pisces, please, universe. Aries through Pisces. Before I just move on to that, I just want to mention again that I'm offering during December, if you buy a personal reading for yourself, you will get a free gift voucher for your friend or family member or somebody you want to gift a reading to. They won't know it was free. It will be the same reading that you bought. You will be able to give one to a friend or family using a gift voucher. As I said, they won't know that it was free. They won't know that you've had a reading. All they'll know is you've given them a gift of a reading with me, which they can claim anytime up to the end of 2025. Okay, so that's it for any readings that you buy for yourself. During the month of December, you will get a free gift voucher to gift a same reading to somebody else. Obviously, as I said, very confidentially, that they won't know you've had any readings and they won't know it was free. They will think you bought the gift for them just to have a reading as a lovely gift. Okay, so that's the case, and that will apply to readings that you buy during December. And this person can claim the gift up to the end of 2025, and you would pass on that gift yourself. I would give it to you with that person's name on it that you give to me. Okay, so hope that makes sense. Any questions, just drop me an email. But essentially it's buy one get one free, and the free one is one that you would gift to somebody for, presumably for Christmas or a birthday gift, or just somebody that you care about, you think might really benefit from a reading. You buy one for yourself, you can give one as a gift. So you get that benefit. Nice cost-effective option for a gift across the Christmas period. Okay. Or if you want to buy two gifts, you can buy one and get one free. That's the other option. But the aim obviously is to share with more people, hence offering some free readings essentially for you to gift to the people who you think might enjoy them. Okay, so all signs, Aries through Pisces. Okay, so if you are dealing with an Aries, the Aries wants to come and see you. They want a new start with you. They've got deep feelings for you. They really want to be with you. I just think they're going to, offer you love. All right. If you're dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus felt deep, passionate energy with you, a huge interest, but there's something holding them back. They feel very guarded. They've got their barriers up for some reason. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini, they could be married or they could be thinking about marriage, but they're trying to weigh things up and juggle things and decide, make a decision, and there's something to do with a marriage or marriage with you potentially. If you're dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer thinks you are awesome. They just love being around you. You light up their world and they want to see a future with you. If you're dealing with a Leo, this person is currently dealing with legal situations. They might be buying or selling a house, getting divorced, dealing with things that need to be sorted out, and so they've withdrawn for now to try and sort of see things the way forward as they think it needs to be. Okay, but they could be seeing things from another perspective. If you're dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo wants to come towards you, put things right. I feel they're going to come towards you with an apology, actually, and an acknowledgement of things they've done or said or will want to do differently. If you're dealing with a Libra, the Libra wants to reach out and talk to you. They realised that they needed to make a choice and they've struggled to do that, but they do feel a really strong connection with you. Okay. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, the Scorpio, there feels there's been some dishonesty here and some friction and some tension, and I feel that conflict and tension is still going on at the moment, okay? If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, the Sagittarius is trying to bide their time. They just want to progress the relationship, but they want to do it in the right time frame and in a way that doesn't frighten you off, okay? But they know what they want. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, I feel like the Capricorn detached and moved away from you, but is still curious about you. So they're checking you out online, they're asking about you, they're seeing what they can find out about you. But on the surface of things, it appears like they've disappeared. Okay, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius is really hoping that you are going to reach out. They think that you will, but they think the ball's in your court and they're waiting for you to contact them. Okay, I think that actually came out in the reading, didn't it? The main reading. Go and check that out. But yeah, I'm sure that's what the Aquarius reading was. Pisces, if you're dealing with a Pisces, this could be somebody you met at work. It could be a work connection. It could be somebody you met online. But this person is absolutely, you know, you captured their attention. You are on their mind. You might be feeling their energy around you. There's a very strong energetic connection there. This person is thinking about you day and night, dreaming about you. Yeah, if you've got that feeling of thinking of them all the time, it's because they're thinking of you. All right, everybody. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thoroughly enjoyed doing that reading for you. I'll be back soon with more readings. Again, I'm sorry I was out for a little while. It was due to health, but I am back now and looking forward to reading for you more across the holidays. Take care for now, everybody, and see you soon. Bye-bye.